Airgun Leshy presents Squirrel Hunting with the Leshy 2 Reaper and what might be the ultimate LPVO, the March Optic Shorty. So the issue with LPVOs and airguns has always been parallax. So most are fixed, so inside 100 yards you're going to be dealing with parallax error, and with airguns you need to be pretty precise, right, to take a humane shot. So the Shorty goes down to 10 meters. So problem one solved. The second issue with LPVOs or fixed focal plane in general is the reticle and its usability at the low end of the magnification. So March solved this with their dual reticle, and more on that here in just a second, but it's unbelievable, and it's so simple too. So on top of all of that, March made it with a 10x max magnification with, I think, 20 mil reference points for holdover. So most manufacturers stay away from 10x and don't offer reticles with this much holdover in their LPVO range, simply because the manufacturing is just super difficult. So the Leshy 2 Reaper, though, is capable of taking game long past the benchmark of 100 yards. So to be cast the ultimate Leshy tube reticle scope, that 10x magnification and hold reference points on this reticle are super important. All right, so let's talk about this dual reticle. I don't think this has ever been shown on film before, but it's 100% not what I was thinking when I heard about them talking about it. So to be honest, I had really no idea what it was going to be. I was like, is this picture in picture? Like, how are they doing this? This is so strange. So essentially, the Shorty 2 has two reticles. There is a fixed focal plane and then a second focal plane. At 1x, the second focal plane basically absorbs into the fixed focal plane reticle. They're just overlaid over each other. And with the illumination on, it's just essentially a red dot. So even with the illumination off, though, it's 100% visible and usable for that matter. So it's not real tiny. So the net result, the Shorty can act as a red dot. So leveraging the illuminated second focal plane reticle. And then as you increase magnification to get up to 10x, that's where that first focal plane reticle kind of takes over. And it gives you plenty of holdover to take game well out, if you're just looking at street lock real quick, to 200 yards or so, depending on obviously the projectile speed and the BC. So when I look at like declaring this the ultimate Leshy 2 scope, there might be better options if you're just short range, right? Or there might be better options if you're just long range, but especially if you're just long range. But if you're looking for the best of both worlds, right, without any sacrifices on the glass, finish, and overall build quality, there is nothing that beats this thing, at least ones that I've tried. I've got permission now to a few different farms, one of which is actually 90 minutes away, and it's got a 200-yard range cut out of a cornfield set up on it. It's got steel, everything ready to go. It's amazing. So I'll be filming a lot there over the coming months, obviously. But this way, you'll get to see some long-range content as well. Until then, you could drool along with me as we immerse ourselves into some ED glass footage via March Optics and being filmed using the Eagle Vision GoPro scope cam mount. Additionally, I'm filming with remote Tacticam 5.0 cameras using their wireless remote. Those cameras are amazing, as you've seen some of the side footage is coming directly from them. So you can find links in the description to everything I use, as always. I hunted the chipmunks. Sounds funny to say that, but it's true. I got trail cameras alerting me to their movements like I'm trying to pattern a deer. But anyways, I hit them hard early in the season, so there really hasn't been that many. But I put my guard down while I was away on vacation, and now all that changed, and they are coming again in full force. This next one showed up less than a minute after I smoked that first one. Both got dirt naps, compliment of the Leshy 2 Reaper, shooting 55 grain AVS slugs. Yes, I'm aware that's off the charts overkill, but I'd shoot these little patio crashers with an RPG if I could. As you can see, the March Optic Shorty 1 to 10X is on the OK list. in that all of the different systems I tested with it, the Tacticam FTS and the Eagle Vision GoPro, they work perfectly with them. So you'll be good to go with either of those two options. I get a ton of questions about those two cameras, by the way. So both are great options for filming. I'm probably overdue for a round 2, I guess, of comparison stuff. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some content like that. Alright, so next up on the old airgun Leshy review bench, or I guess I should say sewing table or ping pong table, whatever, is the March Genesis 4 to 40X. Now listen, after you visited Airgun West's website and see how much this scope is, you're probably going to blow me up saying how crazy it is to put this thing on top of a BB gun. So before you do, just hold that thought, and we're going to play some long ball at the farm to really showcase what this optic can do. In the meantime, what I can tell you though is the footage looks like you're watching Nat Geo in 4K. You guys are going to want to watch this channel, specifically these videos, these upcoming ones, on your big screens. If you like shots like this, you should probably watch this video next.